So as you guys can see, these are all the equipment I started purchasing on Amazon in my time of waiting to close on our property. Alright, sorry for the noise. I went out, I got these stakes on Amazon. It's like $5. You get 1, 2, 3, hold up. Yeah, you get 5 for $5. And they're 4 feet tall hardwood stakes. Now, what I'm going to do with this, the property is already surveyed. So in the process of me clearing the land, I just got these to help me mark the land a little bit better from my eyesight. Because the last thing I want to do is to start clearing the land and go over in somebody else's property. You know, that's the last thing I need. And also, the property that we're currently buying, or in the process of buying, is located, basically, the city, the property is surrounded by property belonging to the city. That's what I'm trying to say. So, I definitely don't want to go over onto their property to do anything, because the last thing I need is problem from the city, because that's where I'm going to get all my permit from. I don't want to cross them in any way. So these are the rubber boots. I bought this for myself. I also bought one for my wife. Now this rubber boot I bought for my wife. I bought me a gas jug. I bought me a weed whacker. The weed whacker I pay $100 on Amazon. The gas jug I pay $20. The rubber boots I pay $11. This one I pay $15. I bought me this pump spray container. I just buy it for the heck of it. You know, it was $5 on Amazon. Most importantly, I bought me this string line. Now what I'm planning to do, for every stake, I'm gonna put these suckers 10 feet apart. I got two packs of these. So I got 10 stakes, and I'm gonna buy more. So for every 10 feet, I'm gonna run one of these, and I'm gonna put a string line to it. So whenever I start working, I won't go over property line. I got me a steel toe shoe. I got me a tool bag. I got me gloves. Gloves for my wife, gloves for me. You guys already saw my drone for aerial footage. I got me power tools, which I wouldn't need now, but I still buy it anyway because it was on sale. I got me this plastic visor, you know, for when I'm cutting the tree. Got me my earmuffs. So this is a plastic visor I'm gonna use, and those are the mesh inside. I got me a reel, a tape reel. Now you guys gonna wonder, you guys gonna say, why the hell I need a 200 feet or 250 feet tape measure? Well, the way the property is shaped, the property is actually it is almost shaped like a L. And I'll have to show you on, you know, I'll put up the picture and you will see how the property is actually shaped. And again, I don't want to work and go over in somebody else's property, because we do have neighbors, but I think the property is like spaced, because there was supposed to be a road, but they didn't bother to cut the road on the side of our property. We do, however, have a public road that leads to the property, and that's the next thing I want to discuss. You don't want to ever buy a property that you don't have a public road to it, because the last thing you need is to buy a property and the only road that goes to the property is a private road. And trust me, I've looked at property that only have a private road leading to it, and basically I almost got run off the road. A guy almost used his truck to push me off the road because he's like, "Hey, you on my property?" I'm like, "Sorry, I just came to look at a property that was up for sale." And he's like, "I don't care." And that's the next thing I'll discuss in previous videos. You don't want to buy a property that doesn't have a road, and you don't want to definitely buy a property that is landlocked. So moving forward, the motor I got. This is a chainsaw. The chainsaw and the weed whacker is 2-stroke. I got this cheap 2-stroke motor oil. I think for this one, I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's 41. I think it's 41. I think it's 41. Because with these 2-stroke engines, you have to get the oil mixture and the gasoline mixture right. But I'll double check. I think it's 41 mixture. So yeah, that's about it. Also, these are some more of the equipment and tools I've been hoarding. I got my welder. I got a little baby saw. I got my welding helmet. One more hard boot, because I'm a handyman. I used to do a handyman job for a living. Still do, so yeah, so all I've been doing in the process of waiting to get an answer on the property is hoarding good stuff. You don't want to hoard junk or garbage, because that's the next thing I want to discuss. If you watch some of these YouTube videos and you look at somebody's homestead, all they got in is a pile of junk, a pile of rust, garbage on top of garbage, and that's one of the next thing I want to discuss in my upcoming video, about cleaning up your homestead, keeping it clean, because if you're gonna start up a homestead and then go on YouTube and show it to the world, people are gonna talk about it, and people are gonna call you out on how dirty your homestead is. So that's the next topic I'm gonna discuss further on, not now, because it's hard to make a YouTube video when you don't actually live on a property or a homestead, or it's hard, filming from your living room or your bedroom, especially when you got an accent, it's difficult, and that's the next thing about making these YouTube videos. You get better and better as time goes by, as time progresses, you get better. Your videos improve, everything improves, it's been difficult on my first initial startup of doing this YouTube. I struggled a lot. And I spend more time, for some reason, I spend more time editing the videos than actually finding a video or filming a video. I spend more time editing, because I use a HitFilm FX software to do my editing, and that takes time, and finding royalty-free photos, royalty-free sound, royalty-free, even if you could go on YouTube and get those free stuff, it's kind of complicated in a sense that, YouTube don't really have much of a variety when it comes on to royalty-free soundtrack. It's very limited. And one of the things I realized with YouTube is that they don't give you new soundtrack or new music daily. Sometimes it's 2 days in between or a 3-day gap before they put up a new song, music, new video that's royalty free. And that's the keyword. That's the keyword, royalty free. The last thing you want to do is to use somebody else's content or use a copyrighted material and then you get flagged by YouTube. Even though my channel is not monetized. See, the last thing I need is to go back in the channel and dig up some old videos and delete them or send them back to YouTube for them to get processed to, or I don't want to deal with all that stuff. I don't want to deal with it, and that's the next thing I want to discuss is that when you're filming YouTube in the city, it's very hard because Everybody got the music on blast. Like every car that stops at a stoplight or stops at a stop sign, they have the radio turned all the way up, and that's a copyright infringement. And I don't know what YouTube uses, but for some reason, I don't know if it's a software user or what, but YouTube picks up every single sound in the video, every single sound, and whether you have the copyrighting license to your video or whatever you do, they already done it for you. I don't know how to do it. It's hard to explain, And I'm new to YouTube. I haven't did this. I've never had a camera. I don't even use a camera on my phone. So this is a huge challenge for me. And to overcome the challenge, what I do, I look at the channel that got 50 million subscribers or 100 million subscribers. I find people with smaller channels that do what I like. Like I find homestead channel. I spend most of my time watching other homesteading channels like Fit Farmer Mike, Doug and Stacy. Even a smaller homestead channel, even tiny homestead channel like you got a lady in Mississippi. I forgot the name of that channel, but eventually I'm gonna compile all of those homestead YouTube channels I watch and compile them in one. But I spend more time watching those channels because Fit Farmer Mike is very educational, very smart guy. Even Doug from Doug and Stacy, these guys are very smart, So I spend most of my time on YouTube watching those guys, and I go through all the videos. And that's the next thing too. If you're planning to buy a property or you're planning to homestead, you need to reach out to people that's already doing it. You need to find people that's already in the game that's doing it. That's why I watch. I spend more time watching Fit Farmer. I spend more time following and watching Doug and Stacy, because especially Doug and Stacy channel. See, when you want to learn the DIY tricks of homestead and farming, you could watch Doug. But then, when you come over person than me, I'm a junk guy. All I do is I eat junk. I'll never exercise or do anything fit. Maybe when I close on a property and I start my homestead, I'll start to eat healthy, because I started to discuss with my wife that one of my bigger goal I'm planning to achieve is to eat what I grow. Whatever I don't grow, I don't want to eat it. So my next huge goal after buying a property is to grow what I eat. If I don't grow it, I'm not eating it. Because when you live in a city, everything is toxic. The water is toxic, the faucet is toxic, the air you breathe, everything is all toxic, and you die quicker. So to add some lifespan to your life, you gotta get out the city, and you gotta grow your own food, get your own homestead, So I'll be putting out the next video. Hopefully, speak better, I know you guys out there is like, what is he saying? Where is he from? All those stuff. And I'm a down-to-earth person, I'll take it, because I take constructive criticism good, And that's the next thing. If you want to be a farmer, you want to do homestead, you gotta take the criticism. You have to take it. It comes with the territory. You can't be that guy that knows everything, And it's funny. All these homesteading YouTubers or these farming YouTubers, all these guys I watch, they all go through one person, Joe Salatin. And that guy don't even have a YouTube channel. And I've been watching him on TED Talks for years. Joe, he's a magnificent guy. He's a genius. And it's just interesting.